If you're an online coach and you've ever Googled how to get more clients, somebody probably told you to build a funnel. But nobody explains what a funnel actually is or how to build one without some complicated tech setup. In this video, I'll walk you through exactly what a funnel is, how it works step by step for coaches, and how you can build one that turns strangers into booked calls without needing to be a marketing genius. Let's get into it. All right, so let's start off by asking, what is a funnel? So a funnel is any system that takes people who don't know you and turns them into clients. So on one side, we have some stranger. This is someone who doesn't know who you are. And on the other side, we're going to have the same person, except they've become a client. So they're paying you money in exchange for your coaching services. Now the funnel is the process which brings them from this side to this side. So this arrow here is the funnel. And it can look like anything. It really can be as simple as just reaching out to somebody and saying, hey, want to be a client? The problem with that is that it's a very inefficient funnel. If you go around and just start asking people to be clients without any context, the chance that you're actually going to convert them is very, very low. So although that's a valid funnel, again, a funnel is just something that brings people from point A to point B on the journey to become a client with you, it's not a great strategy. So the question then becomes, well, what does a funnel look like in the context of a coaching business? And how can we build one that consistently, reliably turns people who don't know who we are into loyal paying clients? So there's a bunch of ways to do this, but the basic idea is to give away value for free. And you've probably heard people talking about this all the time, but when you give value to someone without asking for something in return, it creates a feeling of reciprocity, meaning when they feel that you've given them something, they have a desire to give back to you. So this is the basis really of all great businesses. The customer has to feel like they're getting more value than they deserve. When they do, then they'll feel the need to give back, and then they'll be willing to part with their hard-earned cash. So how do we give away value for free? Well, as a coach, you can come up with so many different ways to do this. You can create checklists, you can create how-to guides, you can create frameworks, you can create mindset shifts, you can create Loom videos, like walkthrough videos explaining a process. Whatever your niche, you can create something valuable for free that you can turn into a digital asset and offer over the internet. Okay, so let's say we have our little digital asset, our free offer, you could say. So again, this can be a checklist, can be a framework, can be anything like that. How are we going to get this into the hands of strangers? All right, so let's bring this guy down here and let's see, okay, how are we going to give him the free offer? So that's where the idea of a landing page comes in. So a landing page is a simple website page which has the sole purpose of offering the free offer in exchange for their email address. And I'll get to why we collect the email address in just a second. But we send these strangers to the landing page, they give us their email, and then they get to access the free offer. And so this process right here, it's typically very easy to get people to give you their email address because it's a very low cost as long as what they're getting is actually valuable to them. So the quality of your free offer will matter quite a bit, because if it's not actually valuable to the person receiving, then you're going to get a lot lower conversion rate on your landing page because they're not going to be willing to give away their email address in exchange for something they don't really care about. But assuming we have a valuable free offer that solves a real problem that this stranger has, we assume then we get their email address, and we'll move to the next step. So let's jump into this. Why email? Why are we getting their email address? Well, email is really important because it's the most intimate form of digital communication that's available to us. If we try to do everything over social media, we can see some success, but the problem is it's such a crowded environment. It's so distracting. There's millions of other creators competing for the attention of your potential clients. And it's so much easier to sell over email because it's a quiet, private environment on the internet. You get access into their own private space as opposed to social media where you're again in this kind of public environment. The second reason email is important is no one can take away your email list. If you if for some reason your social media account gets suspended tomorrow, you lose access to all your potential clients. But if your social media account gets shut down and you have an email list, you haven't lost that ability. It's yours. You own the traffic. So the next step is to write a welcome email. And the welcome email is what actually delivers the free offer. So I'll make this bigger and I'll put the free offer inside the welcome email. Hope that's not too confusing. The idea is we're going to use the welcome email to deliver the free offer. All right, so the welcome email is kind of like the delivery vehicle for our checklist or framework or whatever we're offering on this landing page. So let's take a step back. We send strangers to a landing page. They give us their email address, and in exchange, we send them a welcome email with the valuable thing that they signed up for. However, this isn't where it ends, because now we have the ability to contact this person. So what we'll do is we'll create a second email, which we can call a day 2 email. And typically it's not the same free offer that they signed up for, but it's some free value. It doesn't have to be like a whole checklist or ebook or framework, but something that's truly valuable to them. We want to wow them with value at the beginning so they feel like it's worth it to stay on our email list. If they feel like they're actually getting value from us just from reading our emails, then every day we have the opportunity to pitch them on booking a call with us. So what we'll do is we'll provide that free value in the email, and then down in the PS section, we're going to add a call to action, book a call. So again, this works on the idea of reciprocity. They get something for free, they feel indebted to us, then they're more likely to click book a call with us, especially if what we're offering is truly valuable to them and they feel like we have some expertise which may be useful to them. Having that call to action there is a great way to start booking some calls. Okay, so at this point we've wowed them with all this value. Now it's a great time to actually send a day 3 email. So this would be the third day, right? And this is going to just be a direct call to action. So again, to book a call. There we go. Okay, so they hit the landing page, they give us their email, they get the free offer in the first email. On day 2, we give them more free value and we give them a call to action in the PS section. Then on day 3, the whole email is just meant to pitch the call. We don't want to overdo emails like this. This should happen once every so often, could be once a week or once a month. We don't want to always just be saying, hey, book a call with me over and over again. Instead, let's just keep layering on the value. So whenever we send emails now, we're going to be starting with value, and then we can put the book a call in the PS section like we did on day 2. Then every now and then, we can send an email like the day 3 email, which is a direct call to action. Okay, so this is really it. This is a great funnel. Now, there's one step here which is missing, which is the continuous aspect of this. Okay, so this is what happens for a new potential client or a new lead, as we'll say. But what we want to be doing alongside this is writing what we call daily broadcast emails. So a daily broadcast email is an email we send once a day to our whole list, so everyone who has signed up. And in this email, we're going to give value and we're going to put the CTA in the PS section. So this is just like on day 2, but we're going to send one of these every single day. So we'll just imagine every day we send one of these things. And then the idea is once this guy has made it through day 1, 2, and 3, then we're going to drop them down into our daily broadcasts. All right. So basically, we're always writing these broadcast emails, and that gives us an opportunity to pitch the call every single day to our list. And as our list grows, that means we get even more opportunities every day. And then anyone new who hits our landing page is going to go through this process and they're going to drop down into our daily broadcast emails. And this is a way of constantly getting in front of people, right? Wherever we're getting our traffic, it could be from social media, it could be from paid ads, it could be from outreach. Wherever we have people and we can send them to a landing page, we're creating this one consolidated email list where we can pitch them every single day and provide value in return. All right, and this is literally it. This is what the funnel looks like. This is the most common, most simple and powerful coaching funnel that exists, especially for new coaches. You can always layer on more complexity, but especially if you're starting out or you're new to this online marketing world, this is an amazing way to get started. It takes people who don't know you, gives them value first before asking anything from them, and then giving them the option to book a call with you whenever they feel ready for it, so then they can turn into a client of yours. And then on the call, of course, that's going to be like a sales call or a discovery call. Usually you don't want to frame it as a sales call. You can call it a strategy call or something like that, free consultation. But the idea is you want to find out if they're actually going to be a good fit for you, for your business. And then if they are, then you can give them the pitch on your core paid offer. So if you're interested in a simple software tool for building these kinds of funnels and one that's been specifically designed for online coaches, Ambit currently offers a 30-day free trial that comes with everything you need to start turning cold dead traffic into paying clients. That link is in the description. Aside from that, thanks for watching, keep killing it, and have a wonderful day.